fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Next time on Ghost Trick Phantom Detector. Oh shit. Alright. Yes. The final chapter, here it comes. Here it comes, here it goes, guys. Where did your meal, when was your meal's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. But it wasn't that. Boo. No, it was. We traveled back through time. Now we're here. I said yawn, sorry. And now we're here at the scene of that death. The star of it is about to replay itself, it looks like. Temsik Park. Damn, it's Camilla's beats there. It's ready. Hold it. Oh shit. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. There's a black cat. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoot. You might get hurt. Damn, as if we're going all the way back here. Ooh. Right. Wait, but God damn it! This is going to prevent everything that's going to happen till now. You alright now? Are you hurt? Yeah, you saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they were the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. That's the Temsik meteorite. Beautiful looking at this from this angle. Changed all our fates completely. We can stop Temsik from falling from the sky. We might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. Yeah, we're changing everything here. If that meteor fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. You might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, the fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Alright, let's get started. Can we do it? The final chapter. Now, how are we going to save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready. She's not going to budge from Astron. You should know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Does everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, I'll have to move the fragment instead. I don't even know where we're going. Alright, nozzle. Ooh, we can't reach anywhere. That's a scary... It's a scary thing. I think we could swap this and that. Ready. Alright, there's a cat. I don't know why. I can't see if the cat's got anything. Hope something happened. Turn up? Headphones? Why would you do that? That's the sweet potato. Oh, we're so close, but this shot. Can I do anything else here? Can I go here? I don't think so. I can examine it. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. It's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys sure are making me want to try one. Yeah, sweet potatoes are not bad. What if we turn on the headphones here? Stay back. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ear. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, we could rock it. Rock the boat. Oh. What's going on here? There's another nozzle here. Spray. Alright, hold up. That was kind of disappointing. Maybe the timing was a little off. Yeah, better try again. Alright, change the fade. Alright, I'm going back. Did a sweet potato fell? I think it did. Alright, rock the boat. Alright, hold up. Ah. I can't reach. What's gonna happen? Oh, look at that, a sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. It's not a sweet potato, Missile, that's Mino. We're right, of course. But look at them, the potato and the Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you can swap them, eh? Good idea, Missile. Here we go. I'm gonna need your help. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Oh, I should have... Oh, I messed it up. Of course. I need your help. My help? Yeah, let me get on that sweet potato first before... I'll just let him stay there, yeah. Alright. Can we reach there? Yes, we can. Spray higher. Alright, go, Missile, go! Oh, there it is. Oh no. The lamppost is bending. It hasn't broken yet. Just might hold out a little while. If I recall, it smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mina sits there, then fate should change. Will it happen? Will it fall? I believe. What do we have to say? It's about time. I think we're ready for it. Anyway, now the fragment's paths ought to change. Let's hope. Coming down hard. How's that? Fragment's course. It's changed a little. And your meal's fade should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. And now that it's changed, what's in this path? In this path. No! Detective Jode. Shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twist of fate went over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. Don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I shot his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. Missile, the bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. With what? Detective Joe, the medium rare fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. I'm not... I don't think we should do the... there must be something with the same shape. Oh no. Not the potato. Wouldn't he die? Oh no, fuck. Oh my god. Got the bullet, but and that, I think that was an email. Alright. I'll read that later. But we still couldn't save him. Yeah, that's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might have not changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Alright, so your fate of death has changed, but still. Fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we're overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was slowly turning. Was still slowly turning. Oh my god. Oh god, wake up. You gotta get out of there. Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. Wild time. Listen. It's not over yet. If there is anything else to swap with, why don't we just let it play out and then try to find out another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. What we do now, even if we work together. I think there might be something that could be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of power among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yamil. You son of a bitch, Yamil. Alright, your powers is manipulating objects. Alright. Use your power to manipulate this. Alright, I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Alright, now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Alright, I'm going in. I didn't even read it. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? But what can I do? I think you know an answer to that. Okay, I've got it. You can swap them. The hunk of concrete will go back to his original position. What? Will it? But even if I swap it, it's still right above Miss Lynn, yeah. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. No use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do? I don't see how gaining a second to helped. Oh, it helped, alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ye gods. Your meal's dead again. Dad, really? Uh-oh. He's gonna start fading. Alright, you awake? Hey mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine, it's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. Alright, I was just doing my job. The guards, they were the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's this? What's that? This is the detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. The detective's badge. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. Did you know? I'm glad it happened. Alright, hey mister. I found this kitten out, it was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago, it was probably a stray. Kind of limp, is it okay? I don't know, I think it's unconscious. That's funny, it doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Fuck. Your meal is like fucking dying, right? Well. It looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? Our kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. I think I finally remembered. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Alright, somebody, please look at me. I'm fucking dying. Huh? Oh, kitten, chew, you might get hurt. Somebody, please reach out a hand to me. I had just only died at that time. I had lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. Oh, Ryan. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. Took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Missle." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important that he lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the cops got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. Then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? Damn, the first shot hit the cat, god damn. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag right there. Yeah, that's when I lost my life, right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. Damn, that makes sense. It's all coming together now. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now, why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight. If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kind of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. What's gonna happen? The fate of your death, the kid and Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you loved has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, eh? On to the conclusion. What's gonna happen? So, your meal. Looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. Can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. But these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage, and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that, either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey Sissel. Yes? When you go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. But before that happens, I just want to say one thing. Tonight I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. It's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yumil? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I've met you. Me too, Yumil. Sissel, are we ever going to see each other again? I can't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missle, I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jode. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own present. Our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait. Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yeah, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel, thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I'll tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. Uh-oh, here we go. Is this the big clincher? The big twist? You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. And then, when a miracle occurred... What? Look at that! The powers of the dead. But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. Unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the powers to swap objects. He needed the powers to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then... he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red death. What? Damn, is Missle's really crucial in this story. He decided to wait it out for 10 years. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. But that was you, huh? Oh damn. Wise Missle. That's right. I'm Missle. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. You decide to wait those 10 years out. Old Missle, wise and old. Exactly, and then alas, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time I have grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I need to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years my powers changed. My abilities to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do anything of the things he could do. Like travel through telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem... oh, my voice is dying. It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How do you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we met before on that night, the first time around. Wait, what? We met before? What happened? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of the town. I followed the ghost world past to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, There in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk man. It made my fur stand on end, I could tell you. That was me. But I was shot on the night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. Damn, we waited another 10 years. I'm sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage. The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red. To your meal. That's his name? Your meal. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. That's true. He was like, and then I gave you a time limit. Time limit. That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. True, I thought I was gonna die. And then the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Yeah, Missle became really wise. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Real wisdom. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missle, I believe in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missle, you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Well then, farewell, Sissel. Away I go. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what really happened tonight, and it actually went automatically. I made my way back to a new present. Alright, yeah, it's going automatically. What happened? We're chilling Detective Jode's place, right? Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Alright, hey. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Lynn's birthday. Yippee, it worked. But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mum's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well, I want to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really, thank you, Detective Jode. Alright, Dad, you're home. Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. Yours look a lot more older than mine though. Alright, haha. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? Alright, it's the badge from the beginning. What's wrong with that? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? Now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Aha, that you will, that you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten. Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. That seems to me... yeah, it seems to me I've heard that name before. Somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Alright, there's Almond. Damn, we're getting new sprites already. Alright, everybody. Let's start the celebration. Okay, Mum. Alma. The missus. It's beautiful. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow too. And so we meet again, Sissel. Of course. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected, somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Olo. Guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I have plenty to watch here for quite a while, that's true. Because it seems like I ain't dying. And that's the end. Damn, right into it. Thanks you. Takumi. Oh damn, there's Missle. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it is my birthday. Oh yeah, that's true. It's a celebration. Hey Missle, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. Birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones, nothing like it, baby. Oh god, the game's kinda dying, but it's alright. I mean, everyone's like eating away. Damn. Alright, there. How you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I could be a great detective just like Inspector Cabanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? I got cramp in my leg and I'm dying. My foot. Ah! My foot! Damn, he's... all the detective guys here. Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? Heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. You took on a part-time job here again, just so you could eavesdrop. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I go to reach my goals. Alright, so she was initially secret investigation unit, special investigation unit. Damn, everyone's eating chicken. Alright, I never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin. I'm dying, sorry. Let's see. Is it necessary, the curry chicken they requested? Good shit. Game dying a bit, but it's cool. Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Yeah, what happened to your meal? He's still alive, right? We've got to find out. I need to find out. Alright, the curry lover guy. He's there. He's still there. He's alright. He didn't commit the crime, right? We've Gotta get to your meal. What happened to him? I sure really need all these explosives. Not to worry, beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Wait a minute. 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Damn. Still don't know who that guy's last name is. Should I find out? Alright, so this is where you work, huh, Papa? Alright, that's right, sweetheart. Mr. Alright, dying husband, don't you have any ideas at all you can give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretions of a minister, perhaps. Now, will she talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. Damn. At least, the family's there. Again there. As the music amps up. Your meal, what happened to my man? Alright, what are these guys doing? So these guys don't know Thames sick, right? Or maybe not. This deal's going quite well. Oh, I must say, these are some good grapes, man. Yo, now it's about to scrape the what? What happened? Egad. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. Yeah, so those guys don't know about Thames sick, right? So they're just doing their own evil plans, I guess. Still in the sub, right? Alright, love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll. Stupid attendance there. Oh damn, the pigeon's rocking out. Stop the power from charging emissions. Protect the rights of those who live here. So is the housing estate still going on? Or is that a way to stop the deals? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't think it's changed again. Ah, Bailey, our main man, doing the panic dance. Today's the day, you know, he's finally getting out. Oh, you know, everybody's starting to get real tired of you seeing you do that. But let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it the dance away the pain. I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say next week? Alright, you got it. He's out. Who's out? Who's out? Today's the day. Who do you think? And we're going through the translation team. Damn. Did it, man. I think this is the last scene that's coming up, though. Special thanks. Alright, I think, damn, I think, you know what happened? The credits has gone all weird today. Because, it's meant to be, because we've got the bomb side on front. I just realized. Oh shit, Sissel's drawing. Or shall we say, your meal. long years, Jamil. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Oh, let's pause it. I don't know what the switch button is. I think it's page down. Thank you, Sissel. What was the painting? Oh damn! Would it be sick if they changed the whole perspective? That would be sick. All right. Yeah. So it's going. So this is the bomb side we're seeing, and then the smaller side. Oh damn! This'll. As it comes down to the other side. I don't know how you swap this. There's the picture. What a lovely photo. Where's... Oh yeah, where's... oh! Damn, not bad. Smooth moves, Sissel. Smooth moves. Nice. I think that's it. Is this the switch? It is the switch. Returning to the title. Yeah, that was it. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. That's it. I thought this was gonna fill up some time, but hey. Yeah, I thought this was gonna fill up till Resident Evil 3. Nope. The answer is no. Nevertheless, guys, Resident Evil 3 is coming still around the corner. I hope I get it in time. But the next game I'm gonna play, I don't know. I've got... Alright, basically, I'll tell you now. I've got Animal Crossing, New Horizons. I've got other games as well. On the back burner. So I don't know what I'm gonna pick. Who knows? We'll close it out. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I'm glad that I finished the game. I think I spoiled myself a bit. I knew who Sissel was. But I didn't really expect Missle being Ray. Old Missle being wise Missle. So that's always a plus. I like that. Yeah, really good. Really good. Very expected by the man who's created the trilogy of Ace Attorney. This was good. It was very similar to Somnium Files. About the... But, you know, I kind of like that. I like that kind of mystery, adventure type kind of games, so... Not bad, not bad. This is definitely worth the gameplay. One day I'll try to get this game back, you know. Get this trend of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective back. It's a pretty good game. I liked it very much. I think... Do I have it? Yeah, I bought it. I actually have the actual game. So that's good. Always a plus. Always a plus. So anyways, guys, I'll wrap things up. Hope you guys hope you guys enjoy this session of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. And I'll see you guys in the next playthrough. I'll catch you guys later.